All right, good day to you. Welcome to Let's Talk Mondays. That's right, Let's Talk Mondays. We are back for episode 5, and I am so excited to have my guest with us. And as you can see, they are ready and prepared. And we are going to talk about a very exciting event that is coming up. And I just want to briefly show you just a little snippet of what we're going to talk about. If you are into stage plays like I am, you are going to enjoy this presentation tonight. I'm a big supporter and big fan of attending local play productions, and this is one of them. We're going to be talking to the writer the playwright, creator, owner of Broken Promises, Distorted Truths, and none other than Miss Renee Johnson. And she's also brought with her, she has her colleague, her friend, the CEO of Premier Networks, none other than Miss Kay Sean. She is going to also talk with us about how you can participate and be a part of this play, how you can actually help to support this play. And that's what we're about here on Let's Talk Mondays. We talk about spiritual things and we talk about. Hey everyone, it's your host, Sherrie Roberts. Get ready for another great show tonight. However, as you can see, we had a little technical issue with having the logo in front of the interviewer, or the one that I was interviewing today, Miss Cassandra. But you're going to enjoy this interview. Trust me, the content is phenomenal. So we had to go ahead and air it so that you can get it. But join me again next Monday at 6 o'clock, and we'll do it all over again with another great interview. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the show. We talk about, spiritual growth and all of that, but we also like to do it in a practical way by showing our support and love for those who are also sharing the same beliefs as we do. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Miss Renee Johnson. Good afternoon. Good day to you, Miss Johnson.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Glad to be on with you, Miss Sherrie.
All right. Thank you so much for being my guest. You have actually been my guest before. And when I heard you were doing the play, of course, I've been kind of, keeping up. I've seen all the advertisement on the socials, and we want to definitely encourage everyone to. You will be able to get information on how they can find out how they can get a ticket. But for right now, we need to know about this production. Tell us, how did you come up with the concept, and tell us what the play is about?
Well, actually, the play is based on my second book, Which is Rich, which is a very unique title for that book. And I get
Wow.
that question a lot of times. Where did you come up with this title? But I actually used to look at Bewitched when I was a little girl. I used to love that show. And Samantha was the good witch, and her mother in law, or her mother, was the mean witch. But the book has nothing to do with witches. So
Yeah.
basically, to tell you a little bit about the book, it actually talks about domestic violence. And it's a true story based on some things that I went through. And I
Mhm.
wrote it to bring awareness to domestic violence here in Jacksonville and surrounding areas. So that's what the play is about. And the title of the play is Broken Promises, Distorted Truth. And so it kind of ties in with what people may go through when they're in a relationship and they're in love, but then those promises get broken, things start happening, and you try to figure out how can I get out. So that's what this play is about, and to make sure that people will know that abuse is not just physical, it's verbal as well.
That is so important. And domestic violence is something that it not only affects the people involved, but it affects the family, because if there are children involved, they've got to be cared for, and other things have to be handled. Um, Tell us a little bit more about some of the characters in the play. And when they come, tell us a little bit more about the story.
Okay, well, in the story, it talks about a family, husband and wife,
Mhm,
four children,
mhm,
also the stepdaughter, the mother in law.
mhm.
Nara is who's the main character in the play, and she actually is a person that tries to keep her family together no matter what she's going through in the home. But
Oh,
like you
yes,
say, domestic violence, the abuse, it not only affects the person that's in it, but it also affects the people that are around the person that
absolutely.
love them and care about them. If they have children, they are affected as well. So
That's
you
right.
have an entire family, then you have an outside family. and so
Mhm.
the two are coming together, but really don't get along. So
Oh,
you gotta figure out which witch is which and see
oh,
where it's going, the
okay.
good from the bad.
And I
Oh, wow.
want to just put a little bit out there as well. The play also talks about teen pregnancy as
Mhm.
well as alcoholism as well. So even though domestic violence is the main topic at hand to
Yes.
bring awareness for this play, it also
Mhm.
touches on alcoholism within families as well as going through teen pregnancy.
Right.
Wow. So we've got some interwoven themes
Yes,
throughout this
it all
story.
ties
So
into
you
one. Yes.
definitely don't want to miss out on this. I want to also say, please like or share as you're listening to this. And of course, if you have questions, although we are recording this, you still can ask questions. I'll make sure Miss Renee gets those questions. Now, I'm sure that there are some groups or organizations that may want to, sponsor or be a part of this because, we every once in a while you just have to stop and say, help, it's me. I need some
Correct.
help. So
Mhm.
this place sounds like it's going to be very motivational and inspirational
Mhm.
for a lot of people. Are we going to have some talent from Jacksonville in this?
Absolutely. I think it's
Okay.
like three or maybe four of our characters that are in there in the cast that actually sings. Nara is one, and Mr. Warshaw that plays her husband. I'm not sure is he going to be singing, but he's a very good actor. But I have two others that actually sing, and then my director. He's also a singer. Has I don't know how many songs out, but yeah, it will be some songs in there as well.
Yes.
Wow,
So
wow.
just to let you know, so Alicia Marine is actually playing Naira. She's done a lot of productions here in Jacksonville. Tyrone Lennon, he's actually in the Color Purple production this weekend.
Yes.
And then we have the Jax Idol winner, Ariel Robinson. She's playing the stepdaughter. And then we have gospel recording artist Joshua Warren. He's playing the
Oh
pastor.
boy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, sounds like we've
Yes.
got a full plate of talent and certainly something that's going to inspire and to entertain as well. So you do not
Yes.
Yes.
want to miss this. Tell us the date. I'm going to put the flyer up one more time so that individuals can see. I tell you, broken promises, distorted truths. You definitely want to get your tickets. What is the date of this event? I see it in the corner. It looks like it's in May,
It's
soon.
May 31st.
Okay, May 31st and
May
also for
31st
June
and June 1st. Yes.
and
It'll
June
be at the
1st.
Ritz Theater.
Okay, at the Ritz Theater here in Jacksonville, downtown. So
Yep.
definitely, I'm sure you can go on any website and or on the Ritz site. And also, is there one like Ticketmaster or any?
So you can purchase your tickets via Ticketmaster because the Ritz doesn't they don't sell tickets on their website, but
Okay,
you can purchase them on Ticketmaster. However, Ticketmaster has a huge service charge of $30. So
okay,
if you actually go to the Memorial Arena and purchase your tickets at the box office, it's actually $30 cheaper. So instead of it being 95 online, it'll just be $65.
okay. All right. So please take advantage of those outlets. There was a QR code on there as well. So if we see
Yes.
the flyer on the socials, Facebook, if you see that on Renee's page, Renee Johnson, then you will, and I also have it on mine as well. So if you see it there, you can also click on the QR code and get information and get your tickets. Now, Miss Renee, how long did it take you to actually write this play? I know I've known you for some time, and I know you've talked about having another production like this, but how long did it take you to actually put this together?
This one it didn't really take me that long because I basically went back through the book and read it several times, and then I just decided, you know what, let me sit down and take a glance at this and write the play. So it basically probably took me about, I would say, 6 months to write it.
Wow.
It wasn't that hard because I was familiar with it,
Right.
being that it's me, but it didn't take me long to write it. Hmm.
Right. So this play is based on a true story. You mentioned that, and as well as it's on the flyer, that is based on a true story. Can you tell us a little bit how you connected? What was the aha moment that caused you to say, I think I need to share this? Because sometimes people go through things, but they're not necessarily willing to share it and especially to, see it displayed on stage. But we know many stories that we are touched by and inspired by are based on people's lives. Tell us, how are you connected with this? What was the aha moment for you?
Um, I think because I went through several, um, well, I won't,
17 years.
yeah, I went through 17 years of domestic violence. But and I thought back on my growing up as a teenager and the things that I experienced as a teenager, right into adulthood. And a lot of times you hear people, and I probably said it myself, that I was looking for someone just to love me and to care about me. And then as I had my children, from that to them growing up, I wanted someone to love and care for my children. But a lot of times we look at things a different way and don't see the back of what's going to happen, because only God can know and see our future. So
Right.
because I went through so much of it, I wanted to be able to reach out and help somebody else. Because from my first book even to now, I get a lot of feedback on, I went through this or I went through that. It has nothing to do with age or gender. It has nothing to do with if you're a Caucasian or a colored person. I mean, race
Right.
doesn't have anything to do with it. Domestic violence is everywhere. And you hear the story all the time. Even rich people, wealthy people living in the best neighborhood, you
Mm-hmm.
hear of domestic violence. And some way, somehow, I felt like if I can get it out there to be able to help somebody else to be free, that is my main goal. So that's what pushed me to do it.
Wow, wow. Well, when you're delivered, then you strengthen your brother, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
I love it that you're
yes.
actually using this as an opportunity to strengthen your brother, to strengthen those individuals that may still be in that situation. I want everyone who's viewing to like and share. Be sure to tell someone about Let's Talk Mondays. We're on every Monday at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, right here on SLR Pros, my YouTube channel. And again, I am Sherrie Roberts, your host. And certainly we are glad to have Miss Renee Johnson along with the CEO, Miss Kay Sean. And of
But I'm
course,
sorry,
she's
it's
with
actually Cassandra.
you know what? I gave you a new name. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. And the
Uh,
CEO of Premium. Yes, ma'am.
okay, off of Premium Network. That's what
Yes.
I
And we
okay.
will actually be airing the play after June 1st on Premium. So people that are not in Jacksonville can still be able to actually watch the play at home.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. Oh, wow. I love the combination of technology now with
Hmm.
stage. That's kind of the way to go now.
Yes.
So I want Cassandra, tell us a little bit more about your role with the play, and then also tell us a little bit about your role in terms of how you provide services for individuals that are in playwriting.
So I've actually, just to give you a little bit of background, I've known Miss Renee since I was a little girl myself.
Mm-hmm.
She
Wow.
was actually an usher at my grandmother's church.
Oh my
I've known Miss
goodness.
Renee since I was about 5 or 6 years old, and I'm 28 now.
Wow. Wow.
And my pastor, Pastor Josh, he's actually the owner of Premium. He's the one that came to me and says, hey, I have this amazing play that I'm directing, and I want you to do the marketing for it, because that's what I provide. Through Kayla Reese, I provide digital marketing services, and through Premium, I provide media services. So I kind of connect them together to provide different advertising avenues for not only playwriters, but for also business owners. So
Okay.
that's what I do for the stage play. I help get it out there. I'll, like, prime example, the flyer that you're showing, I created the flyer.
Awesome.
Um,
And it looks amazing. Hey everyone, it's your host, Sherrie Roberts. Get ready for another great show tonight. However, as you can see, we had a little technical issue with having the logo in front of the interviewer, or the one that I was interviewing today, Miss Cassandra. But you're going to enjoy this interview. Trust me, the content is phenomenal. So we had to go ahead and air it so that you can get it. But join me again next Monday at 6 o'clock, and we'll do it all over again with another great interview. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the show. And it looks amazing.
Yes,
It
Thank
looks
you.
amazing.
Thank
yes.
you.
So
So
this is a
all of
part of your services as well, doing flyers too?
Yeah, so Kayla Reese is a digital marketing company, digital and printing company, excuse me. So we
Mm-hmm.
offer, of course, included graphic design, web design, and printing services, and of course, social media marketing. So all of the flyers and the videos and things like that you're seeing online is through Kayla Reese.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. And you said you've been doing this for how long?
So I started Kayla Reese in 2019,
Okay.
part time, and I went full time with the company in 2020.
In 2020. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I tell you, there's just a lot of new talented individuals that are stepping forth and bringing forth quality,
Yes.
projects that many times people come across and they'll say, hey, I'm looking for this and I'm looking for that. So it's good to know
Hmm.
that we do have talent right here. If you're in the Jacksonville, Florida area, if you're in Orange Park, or even if you're not in the area, I'm sure there's a way that we can contact you. Is there a way we can reach your internet, or are you on socials, or, how can we reach you?
Absolutely. So you can follow Kayla Reese, KaylaUrice on Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
My name is Cassandra Stanfield once again. So you can follow me on LinkedIn.
Mhm.
Premium, you can follow Premium Broadcasting Network as well on Instagram and Facebook as well. Now, if you are interested in actually becoming a sponsor for this show,
Mhm.
becoming an investor, or if you want to donate, because we do have people that are purchasing tickets right now, and they're
Right.
telling Miss Renee, hey, give these 5 tickets to someone that want to go, but they cannot go. They don't have the money to go. So if you're looking to donate or to hear about the different sponsorship opportunities that we have, it is
Mhm.
not too late to be a part of this play in such a major way, because we do have people that's on the forefront delivering the message, which is our
Mhm.
actors, but it's people like me and Miss Renee and Pastor Joshua
Right.
that's actually out there spreading the word to get the funding for this. Because
Right.
this is, I ain't trying to be funny, but this just ain't no rinky dink play, you know, to get,
Yes.
when I tell you Miss Renee is working so hard
Yes.
to put her to make sure this play is not only a professional production, but
Right.
it's also bringing eyes to the amazing cast that we have as well.
Right.
So, I don't know if she told you, but she even took on another job just to pay for this.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we are definitely still looking for sponsors that would
Yes.
like to be a part of this. It's not too late. And we're including things like digital billboard advertising, social media marketing campaigns,
Mhm.
influencer marketing, different things that we can partner with you. So not only do we get the funding we need for marketing, but we
Right.
also get the exposure that you need for your business or your foundation.
Absolutely.
Ah, okay. Well, you've heard it. And of course, there are many opportunities that you can be an investor or a supporter of this
Yes.
place. Certainly, buying the tickets is one, but if you can't make it for whatever reason, how about sharing the word? How about telling somebody about this fabulous production that is coming to Jacksonville? I hear a lot of times, we don't get a lot of support, but a lot of times, um, I know my Bible says to ask. And I know they're
Right.
talking about asking the Lord, but we're going to ask him too. God, you send
Right.
the people that we need. And whoever is in that seat for that evening, they are definitely they're supposed to be there. And of
Mhm.
course, it's going to be streamed. Am I correct? That
Yes.
that's going to be streamed. So those that don't get it that night, they're definitely going to get it on streaming. So we know you're going to get back fivefold what you've put in.
Yes.
I know one of the talented individuals that you have, Tyrone Lennon. I've worked with him many times.
Hmm.
Incredible talent. I'm just looking for him to
Amazing.
blow up
Dedicated.
at any time.
Dedicated.
So I
Yes.
know if he's in it, and also I believe I saw one other person in there. Whomever is in it, I know it's going to be good. From just the clips that I've seen, I've gotten my appetite a little wet. So we're excited. You do not want to miss this. Anytime you're talking about something that has a positive focus,
Mhm.
it's worth promoting. It's worth
Yes.
promoting because there's that potential that their life is going to be changed. So I
Yes.
thank you, ladies, for coming on, and I certainly look forward to seeing the production myself, as well as the people that are going to come after they see this broadcast. Now, I must say, I know we're recording. Cassandra, I am seeing your beautiful face now. I'm telling you,
It's okay.
that's why I'm going to be talking to you afterward. But we're still recording, so I'm gonna keep it professional. But I
Okay.
finally see your face now. My little logo was in the way there, and I'm sitting there like, get out of there.
It
But
was.
It's okay.
one
It's
day I'm
okay.
gonna have a person to actually do all of that for me, so I can talk. You
Mhm.
hear that, Jesus?
And that's what I do. That's a part of what I do.
So that's why we need talented people
Yes.
Yes.
to be
Yes.
able to help us with these things. I could pretty much do the talking and all, but sometimes with
It
production,
takes a team.
I'm pretty good with tech as well, but I definitely know that it's the Bible even says two are better than one,
Yes.
and a
Yep.
threefold cord is not easily broken. So
Mhm.
definitely,
Right.
I'll probably be talking to you real soon. And hopefully, if you're a person out there, you have a play. And that's another thing. Sister Renee, I want you to encourage
Mhm.
someone out there. I know about playwriting, you know about playwriting, we know about productions. It can be but you know
Yes.
what? It it takes prayer, it takes
It
patience,
does.
it takes perseverance, but I want you to encourage someone out there who is really wanting to get into this game, if you will, but they just need an encouraging word. What would you say to a starting off playwright or someone that's just been out there and they're trying so hard? What would you say to them?
I would say don't give up. Even if you don't know where to start, just start.
Yeah.
If you start writing, and the more you write, you read it, you'll always go back and change things. But the more you write it, at least you're getting it done. And if you still feel like you're struggling, reach out to one of us. Reach out to someone that you know have already been in the game, know how to do it, know where those tough spots are, because you will run into that. But don't give up. Just lay the pen down, give it a few minutes or a few days, and come back to it. And if you always trust God in whatever you do, it's going to come together every time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We just have to keep charging and keep going forth. And of
Yes.
course, on May 31st and June 1st, you're going to see the work having the reward of all of this hard work and labor. The Ritz Theater is a fantastic place. It's a beautiful facility. I
Mhm.
love having the opportunity to go there, not only just to have a play, but even just to go there for other events. So if you get a chance, make sure that you mark your calendars. I'm going to put this up one more time because I want people to see it. Broken Promises, Distorted Truths. It is based on a true story with Miss Renee Johnson. She is the writer, and also she is the creator of this production. You don't want to miss it. You definitely want to be in support of this fabulous cast. And I know I like a little drama every once in a while. Who does not? So we definitely want you. Is there comedy in this as well?
Yes, it's a little bit of comedy in
Yeah. A
there.
little
Okay.
bit of drama, a
Yes.
little bit of a thrill, a little to keep you on the edge. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes, it is.
So definitely great date night event, something
Mm-hmm.
that you can take someone with you. One last thing. What about the age limit? Is there an age limit to this? Because I know sometimes families struggle
Yes.
with wanting to have their
Mhm.
children to come. Maybe churches could come as a group, which would be fantastic. So, those of you that have drama teams, I know some churches have full drama teams. They may want to bring them out. It's just a great way to get exposure to, other faces and talent. So what about families and children? Is there an age limit to who can come?
The minimum age limit is 16. So you have to be 16 in order to view this play. Of course, because we're talking about topics that are really not suitable for children.
Okay.
It's certain, like if you go on premium social media, you'll actually see a few clips of what's going to be actually in the play. And one of them, you just, would not want your child to see that. So it's not anything like gorgy or anything like that, but we're talking about domestic violence.
Right.
So and we all have an idea of how what will be discussed and what will be displayed. So definitely 16 is, you have to be 16 or older in order to watch this play.
Okay, absolutely. Very important. So that you know that your 16-year-old, if they're under 16, you definitely want to make sure that you have a babysitter or someone. Other than that, again, churches, group organizations, definitely tell a family member, your neighbors, make it a ladies' night out. You
Mhm.
need to get together and talk. This is a great way to get some information, and to be a support, which is all the better. So
And
thank you so much. Yes,
And I'm
go right
sorry. And
ahead.
also, if you know someone that's going through domestic violence,
Yes.
um, definitely buy a ticket or take them and see this play.
Yes.
Like we tell people, Miss Renee created this play, and we're help putting it out there because our main goal is to change lives with this play. So
Absolutely.
if you know someone that is going through domestic violence, that have gone through it, and maybe they want to, help other people, invite them to this play, and definitely, or come, or buy them a ticket, come with them, and
Mhm.
experience this amazing production.
Right. How many times have we watched productions and we kind of got healed,
Hmm.
or we
Mhm.
found some answer. And I'm
Hmm.
believing that this play is
Yes.
going to provide that, even if it's just a night out, to be able to laugh and be able to say, ha ha
Yes.
ha, and just get away from what you may be dealing with. It may not be specifically domestic violence, but even if it's just a lot of things that are going on at the time, it's just a wonderful night out to
Right.
enjoy.
Mhm.
And so
Absolutely.
I think I've covered everything, but I certainly want everyone to go to those socials, go to Facebook, go to Call the Ritz, whatever you got to do to make sure. And of course, if you see the flyer, there's a QR code on there. You can certainly use that to get your tickets. You want to do that. That's very important, to get the tickets ahead of time so that you
Yes.
can
Yes.
enjoy and also be able to get a ticket for someone else. If you can't make it, why don't you buy a ticket for someone else so that they can be blessed as well? Thank you so much, ladies. I've enjoyed my
Thank you.
time.
Thank you.
Thank you. And of course, we look forward to seeing this play. And of course, I can't wait to be able to say, oh, I went to the play and I enjoyed myself and,
Yes.
enjoyed what I saw. So, and I wish you the best. I certainly pray for a full house. And if
Yes.
nothing
Thank you.
more
Me
than
too.
just a full heart, that people will be able to get what they need from this production. Thank you so much
Thank
for
Thank
tuning in
you.
you.
to
Thank you.
Mondays.
All right.
All right. We thank you again for tuning in to Let's Talk Mondays. I am your host, Sherrie Roberts, and I'm here every Monday at 6 o'clock. And I want you to tell a family member or a friend, like and share, so that you too. And I am on YouTube, SLR Pros. That's SLR Pros. Be sure to tell someone that you too can talk. Hey, after the weekend. Meet me after the weekend. You know what I'm talking about. Have a great day.